But Coach Wrestler, man, congratulations.
Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it.
Man, what a game plan you guys had, and we'll ask you a few things about it. But first of all, we'll let you get your breath a little bit here. But great start by the girls tonight. You were talking about your keys to the game were like energy and believe. And, man, did they have some belief tonight.
Yeah.
We thought it 2 nights ago when we talked to you guys up here. Addie was up here. Confident.
Yeah.
The believe was strong. So tell us a little bit about the performance tonight.
So at this point in the year, playoff basketball, 23 years of doing this, I'm not very smart, but the one thing I've learned in that time is that all the physical stuff's great, plays, every scheme, scouting report, but there's nothing, in my opinion, that's more important than the mental side of it. When the season's on the line, it's one and done playoff basketball. You have to have that mental belief that you can do something. And this group, I've known they could do this all year. We just haven't been able to win the close ones like that against really good teams. And Platte County won 21 games this year. Don't get it twisted. That's a very good team.
Yeah,
and,
we mentioned that.
Yeah, and so but we can play with these teams, and we knew it. And I had this. It wasn't nothing overconfident. Why would a team that won 6 regular season games be overconfident? They weren't. But the feel and the vibe I had with this group is really weird. It's hard to explain, Kelly, but it's more like they truly did believe. That was not coach speak. That was not them just saying it. They truly believed they could win, and they truly believed they were going to win.
Yeah, you could totally see it. We've got Brooke in here tonight, and Coach, I'll just tell you, we were writing our notes down. Brooke, congratulations. You're our Conrad's player of the game again, so congratulations on that. But Brooke got us going early offensively and then closed the game really strong, so that's what you want from one of your leaders, correct?
Yeah, no, and that's what, if you notice, we tried putting the ball in Brooke's hand as much as we can, and when the free throws, the game was on the line, I drew it up to where Brooke was the one that was catching it. But you guys are smart basketball people. So the play of the game, I don't think you do a play of the game, is when she dove on the floor and got the ball, and luckily I was far enough out on the floor without getting a tee where the ref gave me a timeout, because I was calling it, but the one across the way saw me. But that's all Brooke. That is just a play, a 50-50 ball. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's the play of the game. We can talk about the shooting, and obviously you have to score to do it. The free throws she made down the end when she got fouled on the 3 and made all 3, huge. Yeah. Then Addie hits the ones at the end to make it a 3-point game. But the way she dove on the floor, and let's be honest, when your best player dives on the floor when the game's on the line, you kind of make my job easier.
Dude, you're just reading all my notes that I was going to ask Brooke about. So I love it. I love it. No, I mean, you got us going early. Hit those big threes. I wrote down here, I've coached basketball for more than 20 years. I've seen kids roll that ball out so they're trying to save time. I have never seen anybody sprint up and dive on it, roll over, he gets the timeout. What were you thinking about that? Have you seen that before, or was that just like an instinct?
Well, I play softball, so I guess
you do?
Yes, it really comes.
I'm kidding. No, that's what we were saying. We were like, that's a softball play right there. Yeah. So tell us about it, though.
I was just like, I got to sacrifice it. Like it was a close game. I was like, I got to do anything to help my team win. And I think that I just did it. I don't know.
Well, that was incredible. Coach, you got to clip that out on Huddle for Brooke to keep.
Yeah, no.
She's going to want to show her grandkids about that one.
Yeah, no, it was instincts. It was like, once I saw him rolling it in, I said, Brooke, come up, don't let him roll it in. That's as far as the coaching went with that. I wanted, once they picked it up, for her to get back in a good defensive position. But once I saw it, it was almost in slow motion. I was like, I'm on the radio, so I'll tell you what I said. No, I was like, I think she's going to get it. And she's got a shot at getting this. And all of a sudden, when she went, I was ready with that timeout, because I was like, that's the play.
Was huge.
That's the hard. Oh, it was huge.
That was huge, because I thought you might have get tied up. They actually had the possession arrow.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get that timeout.
When she ripped and got over before she started moving on the ground to get a traveling call as well, that's why I think the timing of it worked out great. Mm-hmm. But again, that's all her and instincts. So.
I mean, that was just tremendous. So I want to ask you another question, Brooke. So I don't know if you guys realize this. Coach may have talked to you about it. You held them to 0 points in the second quarter. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that is pretty incredible. Mm-hmm. They usually average 53 points per game. They were 20 points under their average. But talk a little bit about your teammates and the defense that you guys played. I mean, 18-10 at halftime.
So we had homework last night to go watch
Okay.
the huddle game from last time we played them, and I think everybody did it. Everybody went and watched it, and everyone knew how they played, and I think that just helped us because we knew each individual's like pros and cons to like how they play basketball, and I think that helped a lot.
So one thing that Eric and I were talking about a lot, you guys had tons of deflection. I mean, tons of deflections, tons of steals. Looked like you were a little bit. Was that part of that homework that you said, hey, I kind of know what they're going to do. We're going to get out in the passing lanes. I don't know if Brooke or Coach, either one of you.
The big thing I've been telling them is trust their eyes, trust their instincts, and the word is anticipate. Yes, trust could be one of the keys I send you guys because I say it to them all the time. Trust their eyes, and be instinctful. We don't want to. There's a fine line between being instinctful and jumping passing lanes and gambling. And, and like I always tell them, they're not bombing or dynamiting buildings in Vegas and putting up new ones because gambling is smart.
Oh,
so we can't be like gambling, but at the same time, I don't want to take those instincts away. If I did that, Brooke wouldn't have dove on the floor for that ball, and we may be singing a different tune here. So you don't want to take that away, but at the same time, absolutely get in the passing lanes. We challenge with that and being instinctful and jumping passes. When you know it's there, let's go.
It just looked different. I mean, it looked different tonight, how aggressive you guys were out of that zone and really turned up the heat. So are you guys going to stick around and watch this one by any chance?
I might stay for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, what do you say we go do this again on Monday night?
Yes.
Let's just, same atmosphere, meet right back here after the game on
Kelly,
Monday night.
Absolutely, and I wouldn't have it any other way, but I was 46 years old when I started that game, and it is not my birthday, but I think I'm 52 right now. But I do want to shout out really quick, it is Brooke's birthday today.
It's your birthday?
It's your birthday.
Oh, my gosh. Well, happy birthday.
See, in the radio biz, that's called a tease right there. See, let that in there.
That's the best birthday gift ever then, right?
Yes.
All right, well, you got to stick around. We'll get a picture of you after this, too. We'll get that out. But congratulations on a great win, guys. So the Kearney girls will be playing on Monday night here at Kearney High School. That game will be at 5 o'clock, Coach, or 6 o'clock?
I haven't looked that far ahead.
All right, I think it's going to be 6 o'clock, so we will be 5:40 pregame here. And for you that don't know, the Smithville-Winnetonka game is the